What is up, ladies and gentlemen of the Uverse? Welcome back to the garage. Welcome back to the build series. We are installing two things today on Empress onto my beautiful 2018 Aprilia Tuono factory. Yeah, this beautiful girl right here. What we're going to do today, and I'm trying to knock out two things at once just so I can close out the build series for this spring. I'm not by any means done with the bike. While I love her, you know, I've always got a vision for where I want to go with it, as I'm sure you guys have caught on. And this is by no means the end. This is not the end, but this is a good ending point. I think this winter we've kind of wrapped up the generic performance and safety and function improvements. And if you guys are interested in that, don't forget to hit that link up in the top and go view the playlist. Cycle through everything. If you're interested in any of the parts that I use, don't forget to check the description and any of the videos, specifically for this one, because this one I'll give you a list of every single item that was used throughout the entire build series up to this point. So I update that list as it goes on. You know, logic. But today what we're going to be doing is something that I should have done right away, but honestly I couldn't decide which one I wanted to do. Usually I go with T-Rex for my crash protection just because they're American made, they're incredible quality, and realistically I like the design. But I usually like their design. I didn't like the design on the Tuono. I thought it was cool and it was okay. I think it's good and I've got nothing against it. But I thought there could be something out there better. So I was hunting around and I found the R&G Aeros. And I kind of like this design just a little bit better. I think it fits the lines. I don't know. I think it blends in a little bit better. So we're doing the R&G Aero Frame Sliders or crash protectors. We'll do that install today. And then we're also going to be installing the, we're going to be installing a bubble wrap package. So this is actually the factory package. This is how it comes. But this is the Aprilia Multimedia or the Bluetooth module. So we'll put that on. It's a nice simple little install. What we're going to need for that, I forgot to grab the pieces for that. What we will need is for the R&G Aero, the parts that we will need, or the tools we will need are a 3/8 socket, a 17mm socket, and a 13mm socket, and a 3/8 torque wrench. Specifically 3/8 because it does 40 Newton meters, which is like 25.4 pound-feet or something like that. Just 40 Newton meters is what you got to remember. I was rather surprised we don't need Loctite, but R&G does not say to put Loctite on this, so we're not going to do that. For the Bluetooth module, the tools we will need is we will need a 4mm Allen key. We will need the key, because we're going to pop this off. We actually got to remove the seat, and we got to remove this side piece. Those are all 4mm Allen keys, or the key to do so. I did not buy the mounting hardware kit, because looking at it, you can get away with 2 zip ties and an assortment of clippers to clip off the ends. You don't have to have the clippers, but it looks better. I'm just going to do it that way. And download the app on your phone. That's really all you got to do. So the app that we are looking for is this one right here. That V4. If you go to the App Store or the Google Play Store, it's free in both. And you just search for V4-MP. It'll come up. And that's the Aprilia Bluetooth app. So you want to have that installed on your phone or whatever device you're going to be using before you install this. But let's get to the install. All right, we're going to work from the left side of the bike to the right. Knock out the 2 things on the left, and then we'll do the one last crash protector on the right. First thing we do, don't drop your passenger pillion cover on the ground. That was not good. Damn it. don't open your garage. Pop the seat off. Pop off the side panel. We're looking for this plug right here. Diagonal side cutters, because it'll be zip tied to the frame. Ooh. I don't know if I need to pop that or not. If you take zip ties and you wrap them around your finger in the way that you want them to curve, you can get them in a really tight area. It's a little pro tip. And then they curve up nicely. And the reason why I'm going with zip ties is because in order to screw this thing in, you actually have to remove and disassemble pretty much the entire tail. Because you screw in from the back. These two little tabs right here, yeah, you guys can see those. So there's two little tabs right here. They go into the screw holes on the module. It seems kind of stupid. Oh, those are, yeah. That one will fit through. Cool. Just get a small little zip tie, bend a little hook on the end. All right, once I have my zip ties in position, just feed these through. Feed it through that one. Feed it through that one. I got the plug facing backwards. And then you want to get these as tight as you can because you don't want this module vibrating around as you're riding. Possibly cutting the zip ties. It'd be a $250 mistake. And once you're happy that it's nice and secure, we can then cut these off. Nice and flush. And that's really all it takes for the module, or yeah, for the installation. Release this plug. That's just a cap. Flip this around so that it goes in right, correct. Right, oh, that way. And let's see. Yeah. I think I'm gonna zip tie. No, actually that's perfect right there. Just tuck it up and we've got a panel that goes right over it. Reinstall this panel, line up these three little tabs down here at the bottom first, and then it slides back. There's a little Velcro right there. Put your 3 screws back in. And that's your multimedia module installed. We got Bluetooth on this bike now. Fortunately, I didn't crack or chip or anything on this. Oh, really? All you have to provide is the key, because then this is a 4mm socket or Allen key. You can use that one for everything we need. Okay, guys, up at the bike. Turn on your bike before you launch the app in your phone, whether it's Android or iOS. They say this works the best. It'll come up saying no phones paired, perform pairing. To perform pairing, use your little joystick, go down to menu, APRC configuration, V4MP pairing. And then wait a second, it'll say pairing enabled. When you come over here, all of a sudden BT router pops up on your Bluetooth devices. So do a Bluetooth pairing and it's 4 zeros is your password. Just hit pair. and it switched over to connected. Now we can go over, we can launch the app. Legal disclaimer. V4 would like to make data available to nearby Bluetooth devices even when you're not using the app. Okay. Dashboard. You can change, so there's your lean angle, your RPM, your gear. You can change what these indicate. So there's your throttle percentage indicated there. You can change my RPMs to my gear indicator, power, torque, you know, basically anything. And then you got a little G indicator there. You can also change, I can't remember, yeah. So just touching that, you can do your percent of acceleration slip, or your G's, or your tachometer, or a gear indicator. Do all kinds of fun stuff. Yeah, you can basically display whatever the heck you want to. 2 fingers brings back up the main menu, and you can go through here. You can do a trip computer. In the trip computer, you can actually log your maximum speed, your average consumption, your maximum roll, which is your lean angle. So that's pretty cool. That way we don't have to look at this little bottom right corner and try to see how far we were leaning over. We can just come back in here, and you just have to start your trip. So yeah, that's about it. 2 fingers pinched together brings you back. And that is the V4 MP, or Multimedia Platform app, all installed and paired. And now you can see we are definitely filling out these lights down here at the bottom. I don't know, it's just something to do because I'm an idiot. So fortunately, I hope to never see that light over there. That's the service needed. Let's install the crash protection. Okay, moving down to the frame sliders. While the standoffs are, wow, yeah, that just kind of blended in. Standoffs are both the same. They're identical, doesn't matter. And the sliders are both the same, both identical, doesn't matter. The bolts to put them into the bike are not. You can see one is shorter than the other one. Shorter one goes on the left side of the bike. So that's this side. So first thing is we're doing this bolt right here. 13 millimeter pulls this out. The new bolt is a 17 millimeter. So then we go bolt. Skinny end goes to the back. Always start your bolts by hand first if you can, just to avoid any cross threading. You can kind of get a better feel. And then this is 40 Newton meters. Again with the 17 Newton, or the 17 millimeter. There's 33. There's 41, a little over. That's that side, and then it gets one of these plugs. Just pop right in. Repeat that same process over on the right side, but with the longer bolt, and you are done. And that's it, guys. 2 more mods down. We knocked out the crash protection, which realistically, guys, should be a top 5. Whether you like the R&G Aeros, or you like the T-Rex, or you like a simple round puck style, whatever the case may be, put on what you like the best, get it in your top 5, because you don't want just a stupid mistake where you accidentally, are going to set the bike on the stand and forget to put the stand down. Or you're taking the bike off of the stand and you step on gravel and you slip and the bike just drops. I mean, literally, it's happened. It's happened to the best of us. We don't count it as a crash because it's not a crash. It's a bike drop. But that's exactly what these frame sliders are the best at protecting against. Even Duchess had a drop. Thank God I had T-Rex frame protectors on there, and they did their job to a T. Didn't have a single scratch on anything except for the frame protector. So definitely do it. It's in my top 5 mods that every bike should have on it if it's a street bike. There's some discussion about whether or not track bikes need frame protection, or whether or not frame sliders whether or not frame sliders like this style protect a track bike is up for some discussion, but I don't think it should be really of any discussion that a street bike should definitely have some sort of a frame slider on it. Now, end crew, whatever we're going to call it, I haven't even decided this. Next week, Empress gets her wedding band. Yeah, next week she gets the jewelry. You guys want a sneak peek? Let me show you this. Come over here. Look at this. Look at this. Hold on. Let me. Oh, it's too tight. You see that box? Oh my God. You see that brand? GFRameSlider? Yeah, you know what those are? Those are some of the best rear sets money can buy. Oh, so beautiful and custom anodized. Yeah, that's her wedding band. Look at how beautiful those are. Thank you to everybody at the GFRameSlider clan for hooking me up with these for a phenomenal deal. But until the next time, you know I love each and every one of you guys. Keep that shiny side up. We will see you guys out in the canyons. I'm finally going to get out there and ride. I know, it's amazing, right? Get out of this damn garage. But until the next time, peace.